Hi there, this is Fixed It. It's about time I put Tigger back together again, as it's been languishing in the corner of my workshop for a while. First thing I need to do is to put his skin back on. So what I need to do is to feed his feet in through these holes. You need to do both of them roughly at the same time. And feed him on, and then feed his other foot round, and in and on. It'll go in. It's a little bit tricky. And then what you need to do then is to align his legs with the holes that are in there so that his feet align correctly. Once you've aligned the screw posts in with the holes in his feet, you can then apply the plate to the bottom and then just continue to align until you get all those in place, and then you can basically see them all as the 6 holes. And the next thing now is to attach the mechanism. So what you want to achieve is there's a side flap of material here which goes underneath the plastic plate. So then you have the 3 screws on the left hand side of Tigger, and that cloth there is tucked in at the side, and then this metal spring actually goes over there. Then you want to align the plastic plate over the top and click it in place, and then put some screws in. And there we have Tigger, and now what we need to do is to redress Tigger. Pull him up from the bottom and gently push his head on the top. What I need to do now is to feed a cable tie around this little pocket around his neck, which will pull his head and neck and stop his head coming off easily and tearing the fabric. When you do this, obviously you want to make sure you don't want to do anything else to Tigger, because if you do, you'll have to cut the tie off again. So I've fed the cable tie through. Now what I do is pull his head back up. Move his heading forward. Then what I'm going to do is I'm not going to cut this off, and the reason being is it'll leave a sharp end, so I'm just going to pull that quite tight around there, and then I'm going to feed that back inside the little hole. Ready, set, go! Of course, turn him off when you're working on him. And to say what I'm going to do now is to have a bash at stitching his head. No, I don't think so. It's not the best bit of sewing by any stretch of the imagination, but it's functional and it's pretty neat, and hopefully it will be sufficient to stop Ollykins pulling his head off. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work back down again, so I've got double stitching. What I'll do is just feed that back and through on itself to put a knot in it, and then I'll do the same here, through on itself, and that's it, knotted off. So Tigger's head's on. Just open up his body enough to get the switch, and give him a go.
Ready, set, go! You are a Tiggerific bouncer!
I hope you like the video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with others. Thanks for watching. Bye.